Hey guys, this is Andrew with mywatchaddiction.com, and today we have another Kickstarter prototype in to take a look at with you guys. Today we're going to take a look at the Boldr Expedition. I'm assuming a lot of you are already familiar with Boldr watches, but I personally have never had one in my collection yet. And when I got the opportunity to get one in my collection, thanks to Boldr's Kickstarter campaign that they ran, I definitely snatched it up. And one step further, they were kind enough to send me one of their prototypes to take a look at with you guys. Before we jump into this watch though, guys, can you do me a favor? Down there in the right-hand corner of the screen is that subscribe button. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that, guys, so you can see some of the watches that I have coming up. So if we take a look close up at this Boldr Expedition prototype that I received in. Now, this specific execution and color combination is their Fuji model. And one of the ways that you can tell that is obviously based on the color. The Fuji model has gray dial ring, light beige print, super luminova, old radium lume, khaki canvas strap with brass metal eyelets. Now, I wasn't sure that I was going to be a fan of this canvas strap. But now that I've seen this prototype on this, I'm really digging the strap with those eyelets, those stainless steel eyelets, and even right down to the catches. The sizes of this watch, the case size is 41 millimeters with a case thickness of 14.5 millimeters and a lug-to-lug dimension of 48 millimeters. Lug width on this guy is only 20 millimeters, so it's a little bit on the smaller side for me, but I think with that 41 millimeter case size, it's a good combination of strap to case size. So it doesn't look like the strap itself is undersized, it doesn't look like it's oversized. It's a good ratio between the case and the strap size. The movement that is going to be in this watch when it is delivered on the Kickstarter campaign is the Swiss-made Sellita SW200-1. That guy is going to have hacking seconds along with a 38-hour power reserve. Now, this prototype that I have is actually running an NH35 movement at the moment, which even with that movement in it, you know, I'm really liking this prototype. We just take a look around this watch real quick. A couple of things I'll point out. The crown up here at the 2 o'clock position is a screw down crown. If we pull this guy out, you can see it's actually going to turn that internal bezel on this watch. So you see me turning the internal bezel. And yes, you guys hear Ava barking in the background, so I apologize for that. And then down here at the 4 o'clock position, another screw down crown that is actually going to give us the functionality to set the date and the time on this watch. Now, this NH35 does have hacking seconds as well, so you get a kind of a real world look at how this guy's going to operate. Now, don't forget, guys, I am a backer of this Kickstarter campaign, so as soon as my version comes out, you guys will see me with that one again, and that one will have the Sellita SW200 movement right in it. The other really neat thing about this Boldr Expedition that I'm going to show you on the back here is that open display case back. Now, that open display case back has imprinting right on the sapphire glass that is looking at that movement. You can see the typographical map there printed right on the back of that. I think that's just a really neat design. And of course, you can see the Boldr logo right there on the weight and the movement. This is a screw down open display case back, just to point out as well. So if we jump over to their Kickstarter campaign, currently guys, this watch is actually in pre-order, available for pre-order at BOLDR Watches website. But we can take a look down a little bit. You can see that I am a early bird backer, and I did go with the Eager model, however you pronounce that. I paid $389 when I backed this project, but we'll slide down here a little bit and show some of the photos here. Really neat photos. Boldr Expedition Everest. That's a really sharp model. Looking forward to the loom shots on this Fuji that I have. Of course, you can take a look at their press kit as well, which has all of the different colors. The actual production models will have the limited edition stamping and limited edition numbering right there on the case and printed on the case at the edge of the lug. And these are the various color combinations that they have. The Kilimanjaro, the Everest, the Rainier, the Fuji, and the Rushmore. Now, I did go with this Eager right here. This is the one that I have coming to me. Hindsight being 2020 now, guys, I'm thinking I likely should have gone with the Kilimanjaro or even the Everest. The Everest is pretty sharp too. However, the one thing that this Eager has going for it, look at the loom on that guy. That right there is why I selected the Eager to come my way. So very basic stainless steel case, black chapter ring, or black internal bezel I should say, white face, black indices, and that's because this guy has full loom on the dial. So this is the one that I selected when I backed this project. Just a little bit more pictures about it. You can see the blowout of the build right there. And then finally all the components. You see the Swiss-made Sellita SW200-1 die shock, movement with hacking seconds, 38-hour power reserve, crown for time and date adjustment, inner ring bezel, used compass, last time, or countdown timer. These guys do have a 20 ATM or 200 meter water resistance with that double rounded sapphire crystal and underside AR coating. Now the fact that this guy has underside AR coating kind of intrigues me a little bit. I have noticed a few watches that have AR coating on a sapphire crystal that as I've worn over time and as the oils from your fingers get on it, you tend to see, you know, some changes to the sapphire crystal. So having it on the underside, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then of course they've got their different types of super loom that they are using in their different watches. Of course, a whole bunch of guys have done reviews on this watch already. Definitely check them out if you haven't. Bob over at Time to Go Travel, great guy, watches galore. Peter Von Panda, all these guys, they know their stuff. Aaron, they know their stuff. They do great reviews, and I'm definitely thinking that they likely have done much better reviews than me, but I'm loving this watch. Of course, the stretch gold there that comes with potentially a double weave herringbone NATO strap. All right, guys, so that was the Boldr Expedition Fuji model from BOLDR Watches. I'm going to post up a link in the comments section below to the actual website where you can pre-order one of these watches if you did not get a chance to get in on the Kickstarter campaign. Definitely recommend checking it out. This is absolutely a solid watch that I'm really thankful to have been able to take a look at. Even the prototype with that NH35 movement in it, very solid watch that is extremely comfortable on the wrist. Anyway, guys, if you want to see this guy on my wrist or what I'm wearing on a daily basis in general, definitely check us out at Instagram/watchaddiction.us. Thank you guys and have a great week.